different. We mukbanging with it's 4 of us. We got Chicken Shack in the house. We got some fried chicken. Y'all hold y'all plate up so we can get a thumbnail. You see? Cornbread on the table. Hold on, let me pick it up. That'll work. Okay. Here, now you hold up the pie.
I'm holding my Chicken Shack shirt.
All right. Okay, guys. So, me and Janae got fried chicken. That is Chicken Shack's specialty. So, we going to munch down on this fried chicken. Even though, you know, I'm still on fake diet and I got prom Saturday. It's all going to work out. I'm going to put on a girdle and I'm going to be snatched and detached, okay? Diamond got some, and I got the homemade sweet potato pie. We got, some red beans. Homemade, baby. We have some greens in the house. Collard greens. Mustard greens. And we got some candy yams. Diamond got some baked macaroni and cheese, Louisiana style. She got cornbread dressing, rice and gravy, and baked chicken. All came from the Chicken Shack.
Yes, sir.
Dex got some baked chicken. Look like you had a pork chop, huh?
No, baked chicken.
Oh, okay. Baked chicken, red beans, and mustard greens. So I'm gonna say our blessings, and then we can shout out.
Oh.
Y'all, we hungry, okay? It's lunchtime over here. All right. Father God, we thank you for this food. We thank you for blessing it. And we thank you for allowing it to nourish our bodies. In the name of your Son, Christ Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Boom, boom. All right, Nay, let me get you a, here you go. I'm going to indulge in me some wings, honey chow, honey chow. Okay, guys, so what's been up? We couldn't think of no conversation, and you know how I am. I just let it roll off the tongue.
Stop.
So you going to prom Saturday?
I'm going to prom.
Oh, that's cute. You going to
Larry.
That's cute.
I've never been to prom, ever. I was pregnant both years. And I thought it was cute that he asked me.
Oh, you got your dress and stuff?
I got my dress.
Aww.
Now, my dress may not be all fancy and stuff like
Yeah, like these prom dresses now, they like $1,000 prom dresses.
oh yeah, oh absolutely, yes. I thought it was bad when neat dresses was like $600 and $700. They gone up down. But I'm not going all out like that because I am, you know, in the Momo Club, so I'm gonna try to keep it simple but still look cute because I just want the whole experience. And I'm gonna do a whole video on it, so get ready with me prom.
Oh,
Come and see. Yep. So guys, on my show, I like to always give a little message for today. Sometimes I talk about experiences that I've been through in life. Most of the time, is it anything that y'all, a topic that y'all think that we may talk about today?
Yeah, let's talk about when you threw that firecracker under the table.
Whoa.
Story time. Let's do story time. Okay. That was not a bad thing though.
Could have been.
It could have been, guys. Don't try this at home.
Okay, yeah, so what happened?
All right. It was about, how many years ago was that today? About 13 years ago? 12 years? How long ago was that?
It was
Yeah,
about,
it's been at least 10, 11.
it was like in 2007 or something.
I was childish, okay? I can admit that. And we had a little get together. We were having a couple of Budweisers and Coronas. And I decided to light a firecracker under the table where he was sitting. And I think he's still holding a grudge on me for it.
No, but it just could have turned out. It could have turned out so much worse than it did.
But you was gonna get up and start busting, huh?
Yeah.
That's why that's a dangerous thing, guys. I always tell my kids, do not do pranks on me like that because, you know, sometimes my son like to come in the house and scare me. And every time he do that, Janae had a gun in her hand. I'm like, don't shoot my son. Yeah, so I have to tell him, you gotta stop doing that. You know, pranks like that are not good because the last thing we want to do is have a prank where
They end bad.
they end bad, you know? So if y'all out there doing pranks, please be very careful about doing stuff that can make somebody react in a way that can end bad. That's serious talk.
It's funny, no?
Mm-hmm.
He was mad for real. Look, we was doing it as a joke, and he got. Remember how mad he was? He got so mad.
Oh man, bro, cause if it wasn't y'all that I was in there waiting somebody through the firecracker, it wouldn't have been no hesitation to pick the thing up.
Well, I understand that. I wouldn't do that right now because I know. Gosh, we did so much stuff when we was young. The only thing I could think of is just God was with me a lot of times. But you know what else that goes back to? A lot of times I used to just live life on the edge because I always had faith that everything was going to be all right. Now it's like I still have faith, but a lot of times I'm so worried. And when you worry, that's when you wake up in the morning and be like, oh gosh, I hope this don't happen. I hope that don't happen.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
I got
something,
that so
yes,
bad.
and then something really happened. But do you remember the days? I'm sure you have those days where you just live life on the edge and just wake up the next morning and everything was all right. You know, so that goes back to the thing of having faith. You know, we can't live in fear and anxiety and being stressed because that wear down on our body, and that creates our energy, and that creates things to really happen. Like I really believe that. So you, yeah. Oh, y'all, these beans are the bomb.com.
Chicken is the bomb.
Y'all gonna get that baked chicken.
I normally eat the baked chicken. I should be eating baked chicken right now. I don't know why I didn't get baked chicken. Oh, guys. Y'all want me to tell y'all a story? Since it is story time? Okay. Even though I've always thought my customer service was completely on point because I've been working in customer service pretty much my whole life. I'm not into 9-to-5 jobs because they don't pay commission, and I feel like you get out of a job what you put into it. And if you can work a job where you get commission, you come to work and you say, I want to make a good paycheck this week. It's kind of like hustling. It is hustling. You go to work and you put your all into it and you can make a fake paycheck. So I've always been into customer service. So, my boss gave me something one day that we all had to fill out. A survey on ourselves. And the survey asked me, how was my customer service? I gave a long explanation about me being good in customer service. And then the next day she gave us another paper to fill out why we felt like we deserved those answers. And I'm like, hold up, this is a tricky question. So I Googled customer service, right? It said, customer service is the only thing that stands out, that the only difference between your business and another person's business. Because even though this is the best chicken to me in Baton Rouge, if the customer service ain't good, they can go somewhere on another corner and get some more chicken, right?
Right.
I mean, they got a ton of people in Baton Rouge that sell hamburgers. Yes, your hamburgers might be delicious, but if your customer service ain't good, I'll take a hamburger that's not as good as yours because I'm not going somewhere where their customer service is not good.
Like your money not appreciated.
Yeah.
Like my money not appreciated. Like I could spend $5 with you and I go spend $5 with somebody else. Yeah, it might not taste as good, but I got good customer service. You know, customer service is everything. Guys, if y'all, customer service will fail your business or make your business. And that is a true statement. Do you agree? You can have the best clothes in the world, but if I walk into your boutique and you got nasty attitude, I'm not shopping.
Now I'm going to tell some people.
But I have actually been in a boutique, y'all. This really happened. True story. I went in a boutique and the girl customer service was so good. She was talking to me. Excuse me. She was asking me if I needed any help. She was complimenting me. She was complimenting my daughter. At this time, I think Monique might have been in like the 6th grade. And she was just so sweet that I just wanted to shop with her, but I didn't like nothing in her store. So I went back.
And you bought something just cause.
First of all, I bought something that day just because, but I never stopped going. I would go almost every single time that I was looking for an outfit because I wanted to find something in her store that I liked so I could support her and promote her. So I kept going until I found something I liked. And I was able to put the outfit on and add her in it and all that kind of stuff. So customer service is huge. If you have a business, treat your business like you are the customer. And you go there and you are, I mean, you know, like you would want somebody to treat you, pretty much. So that's something else that I had on mind. Now, if y'all go to Chicken Shack, the customer service is pretty good.
Customer service is great.
It's great.
Almost better than the chicken.
Hey, that's an A+. An A+. Yeah.
I'm talking about breast up real
These are
quick.
candy yams, guys. They're so delicious.
So, I mean, we need to find an interesting topic because it's just going to be random.
Okay.
Find an interesting topic.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's get juicy.
Something that we all got a different opinion on.
Let's get juicy. Because my supporters love to comment and tell what they think about the story. Okay, so let's go, Diamond. Let me hear it.
I don't know. Can y'all?
She was just putting it out
I'm
there.
putting it out there.
Dex, you always got a good, interesting topic. What's been going on in your life lately?
Well, that ain't funny.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you don't have to call names. You can say, if you were in this situation, what would you do?
No, you can change it up. However you
Change it up. Use different characters, you know, like they do in the books.
It's just not coming right now.
Okay. Do you have any experiences?
Let's see. Experiences. Do y'all want to talk about being in a relationship with somebody like 10 years older than you?
Have you guys ever experienced that?
Or 10 years younger than you?
Not young, but older.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Me personally?
What's the difference?
Well, okay.
The only difference is a number. And you know, you can't put no age or no face on what you like.
Okay, it depends. Okay, I'm gonna let you tell your side for it because I have a whole another.
She went in. She
Well,
gonna go
go
all the way
ahead.
No,
in.
we're gonna start with you and then I'm next.
I follow you.
Nah, you first because you sitting right there in the first seat. So go.
I don't see a problem with it. I mean, older or younger. I've actually messed with women a lot older.
Y'all know me. I always get a low battery or a full memory card. And I have to go back in and start where we left off at. Okay, Dex. Now I'm listening. I smashed this, y'all.
I don't know what to
So, I personally, mess with women older than me. Reason being is because I don't see the point in messing with anybody too much younger than me because that's just going to cause trouble.
Okay, when you say older, I guess right now you're in your 30s right now, right?
I'm 30.
Okay,
I'm
so
30.
I think it really wouldn't matter in your situation. What about when you were 18 or 21?
When I was 18, I was messing with this chick. She was like 33.
Come in, I can't see you that good. Okay.
33 or 34.
When you were 18?
When I was 18, everybody had something to say. Well, everybody that knew, they had something to say. She too much older than you. She trying to use you up for your name and all this. But truth be told, one ain't even know my last name. And she just like me for me. For who I am.
I remember people say that when I started messing with you. She just messing with her because of, who are you? Who are they?
Trying to play us first of all.
I didn't know you. I didn't know who you were. I just thought you was cute. Okay, well, the lady who was 30 when you were 18, how did that go?
went pretty well till I got tired.
Okay. Well, and y'all, this is coming from me. Everybody have different experiences, you know? I was 14 when my kid's dad was 21. And I end up having my kids. I end up not really, he was 7 years older than me, which is not a big gap. If I was 27 and he was, 30, in his 30s or whatever, it wouldn't have been a big problem. But because I was 14 and 21, I never had a childhood. I went right from being a kid to being a woman. I didn't do prom. I didn't do, the kid activities, nigger knock, whatever you call it. When we were kids, but I was still a kid, and I still wanted to be a kid, and I felt like I was robbed of my childhood. And it wasn't, it was partially my fault, but it was mostly his. And I hate to say this, guys, but I do partially blame my parents. A lot of times when us as parents, we're strict on our kids, when they get older, they'll understand. Instead of when they get older, resenting us because we allowed them to be grown before their age. I love my parents. Rest in peace to both of them because they're both deceased. But I feel like they could have fought for me more. No, you're not going to do this. I'm not going to allow you to be in this relationship. Even though I got my kids out of the relationship, it was something good. But guess what? When I dropped them kids, he dropped all of us. Okay? And so that's the first experience. I feel like you're not mature enough at the age of 14 to be going with somebody grown because your mind is not there. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you like. So immediately you start liking what the other person like because you think that that's love. You see, you think that, so my experience, so would I want my daughter to date somebody that's that old? I would not. Another thing is if you're 18 and the person is 30, like in your situation, absolutely not. Because at 18, you are still technically a kid.
What if it's your son rather than me?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I feel different about it.
If it was my son, then I feel like go with somebody that's kind of sort of on your age so that y'all can learn together. Y'all can go through life experiences together because when you're messing with somebody 30, she'd have been through everything. And to you, you're going to think that that's the smartest lady in the world. She's not really that smart. She just experienced. She's wise. When you get 30, you're going to be wise too. You probably was thinking, this girl knows everything. She's so smart. No, she'd have been through it before. You just never been through it before, but she's robbing you of being able to go through it because she's so much older than you.
But I appreciated that.
So you ain't look at it.
I didn't look at it that way because the things that she was most wise on that I wasn't, I was glad for her to show me that kind of stuff.
That's just stupid.
So he learned from his experience.
I mean, every experience you go through, you should try to learn something from it. Be like a sponge, soak it all up.
So you would do it again. You ain't.
Would you allow your child to date somebody that's older than him?
Yeah.
I'm not at
You
liberty
would?
to answer that question because I don't want children.
Okay.
You want to talk? Get in the camera so I can see who's
I'm
talking.
scared of that.
Why?
Not Facebook.
It's on my channel.
I
be
don't
on
play
it.
no face.
You be on the
This
news
is Joe
all the
Delpy,
time.
guys. He is the owner of Chicken Shack. And he is our grandfather.
Whoa.
And he a little
Yeah, we all might be fired after this.
For real.
Okay, so Janae, how do you feel about it?
I like you say, if you young, if you a teenager or something, you haven't really experienced life. I don't like it. I didn't like it.
Right, because you dated someone older before.
Yeah, much
Okay.
older, and it seemed cool because I ain't know no better. But looking back,
But you learn from that.
definitely.
What did you learn? Did you learn to be a grown up, or did you learn that what is it? Because we all feel like we learn from stuff, which we all do. Every experience in life, we learn from stuff. But at 18 years old, don't you want to learn from going to parties with your 18-year-old friends, or going to, you know, not learning because I'm with somebody who's older who says, look, you got to do it this way because this is how I do it because I'm older, because I know better.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really learning. That's still being taught. Your mama is supposed to teach you, not the person that you're in a relationship with.
Right.
But you still gonna do that same stuff anyway.
Yeah, but you 30-year-old is not going to want to do the stuff that an 18-year-old is going to want to do. So if an 18-year-old be like, I want to go to this pajama party with my friends, a 30-year-old going to be like, I ain't doing that. Like, no, that's childish. I know for me, sometimes my daughter asks me to go places with her, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know, I'm 20 years older than her. So if I was dating somebody that was 10 years younger than me and they wanted to go to a skate party or something, I'll be like, I'm not doing that. I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you'll then experience what they are experiencing, not what you would be experiencing as a child. Okay, that was just my point of view. Of course, like I said, everybody got their own point of view. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was done.
You done? Because I start talking for you again. All right, so you feel like you learned a lot from it, but looking back, you wouldn't allow your child to do it.
But and also you can't control what your children do.
You can't control.
You can just
nobody.
be like, you can just be like, don't do it, and you can tell them every reason why, and give them examples. What this happened to me, with this, and if they want to do it, they still gonna do
younger
it.
people, they like it's like telling the baby don't touch that. That's height. They gonna text you just to see.
Yeah, because they don't know. Yeah,
that's true. And for me, I guess I would have to. I'm always disagreeing with somebody.
You
guys.
can disagree.
I can agree to disagree. If your child is 17 or 14, like I was, and they dating somebody older, put that nigga in jail. They gonna be mad at you. Yes, they are. But in the long run, they're gonna appreciate you.
You think he gonna sit in jail forever?
He's not gonna sit in jail forever, but he ain't gonna want to go back, so he gonna leave that girl alone. And the power of prayer is everything. Baby, I will pray. Let me tell you, my daughter, and Janae can tell you, was dating somebody who thought she liked somebody when she first got in high school. And I said, no. And I watched my daughter cry, please, mama, can I just talk on the phone with him? I said, no. And it hurted me to see her cry. But I knew that it wasn't time for her boyfriend, and I knew that I didn't want her in that situation. So therefore, and guess what? Girl, not even a year later, not even 9 months later, what she came back and told me.
Oh, yeah, breaking up?
No, they weren't together. I thought I told you the story. She came one day, we were riding in the car, and she said, Mama, I'm so happy that you didn't allow me to date this person because that person wasn't a good person. I said, woo, thank you, Jesus. So a lot of times we think we hurt our children because we want the best for them, but they will appreciate in the long run. Like I said,
if they listen, that's the thing. If they listen, of course they gonna appreciate it.
But even when they don't listen, they gonna come back and be like, I should have listened to my mama.
Yeah, that's too.
It's kind of like depending on how you raised. If you raised up and you don't listen to her, no way. It's like everything she say gonna go into one ear and out the other.
Yeah, I guess you're right about
true.
that. That's true. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about it?
About the
dating?
Yeah.
10 years
it's
on
kind
up.
of like
10 years, 20 years.
A 50-50 thing with me. I mean, if that's what a person want to do what you want to do, but it ain't necessarily gonna work. That's how I feel.
Okay.
But it might work. I mean,
have you ever been in a relationship like that?
I messed with an older person, an older guy like that, and I don't know.
Was he controlling?
Mm-mm. But then I'm not one to really be controlled. So
that's true.
It's just like it was cool.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old were you?
I was probably 20. He was in his 30s.
Okay, 20 and 30. Okay, again, I'm not trying to justify certain things, but 20 and 30,
not as bad as a teenager.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. Like
it's not as bad as
it's like 14 and like you said, like no, that's bad.
Right, because at 20 you've already. To me, I would say 20 and 27. 10 years is a little gap. It can work. It can definitely work more than being a teenager, because once you hit 20, you've already got out of school, you've already got a job, you've already started doing stuff as an adult. But when you're still a teenager, you never experienced that. You need to learn the boundaries, and this is how I feel, of what came out your household. If you come from a good family, instead of being taught by an older guy, because then he's going to program in you what he wants you to know, or what she wants you to know, what she wants you to do, or what he wants you to do, and he's pretty much making his robot, and that's how I feel. But like I said, to each his own, and like you said, 20 and 30, it can kind of go like that, but sometimes it don't. And I think that that's a pretty, not such a bad combination, 20 and 30.
Yeah. Like, now that I'm 36, it's not, you know, like I would go to like 50.
Lord,
You would date a 50-year-old?
Yes. I don't like young. I don't like
Well,
nobody
that's
younger
true.
than me, really.
That's true. I know you don't.
Mhm.
But 50?
50.
All
50
right,
is the
Nate.
new 40.
It is. Well,
How you do?
So I guess 8 is the new 6.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, guys. Okay, guys. So, here we go. Hey. All right, Diamond. So, what were you saying?
I don't think age is as important as codependency in a relationship.
Okay. Explain. I kind of know what you're saying, but like, it's my comprehension. I sometimes need it broke down.
Like, for example, I was in a relationship throughout high school that lasted past high school, and I was with this person for so long to the point where it was just kind of like, dang, what I do without them once they
Bro,
gone.
yes.
It's
Absolutely.
just like you used to doing things in like a routine, or you used to a certain person being there with you, regardless of if they were older, younger, same age. Just the codependency factor is just like, I think that's way more important than age.
It is. I actually have my own experience with that. Break.
All right.
Okay. Codependency. I have my own experience with that, because I remember at a time when it was stuff that I did really good, and it was stuff that Janae did really good. And the stuff that Janae did really good, like, she's a computer head. She can get on that computer. I wouldn't even type my own letters. I wouldn't even, no matter what I had to get done, even editing my videos, it's like, Janae. You know, I put that burden on her because she did it so well, and things that I did so well, she'll put it on me. So we're learning to not depend on each other so much, to depend on ourselves. And that is definitely, it was also a time where she didn't really want to go places. And I didn't go either, because I was so, it's like what you said, how can I do something? I didn't want to do anything, because we're so used to doing everything together.
Yeah.
Even just to go to the store, I'd be like, you're not coming to the store? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, it don't make no sense for me to go. Why do I need her at the store with me so that I can pick this up and pick that up? Because all I'm going to do is say, this what we get, and then she going to go along with it. But it's like, I didn't want to do it by myself. So we are gradually growing out of that as we speak.
And learning from each other and then depending on each other is two totally different things.
Absolutely.
If you're depending on somebody, you're going to get let down quicker than if you already know how to do it yourself and you're teaching somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I read something a long time ago, and I told you this, but of course, sometimes you don't act on stuff, even though you know you should, but you don't act on it. I read that you and your partner should learn from each other, because depending on each other for your weaknesses will burden the other person. So where I was weak and she was strong, I should have been learning from her. Where she was weak and I was strong, she should have been learning from me. But instead, we put our weaknesses off on each other. You know, and it becomes hard.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a true statement. Well, guys, I know we had y'all for a long time today, but guess what? We got another video coming. Okay, we got some more stuff we want to talk about while we indulge in our chicken shack, which we do this often because it's our favorite place to eat. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notifications. I would love y'all input on my guest today.
See, I don't even think you introduced us
Did
in the beginning.
I know.
I'm Diamond.
We got Dex. We got Diamond.
My cousins.
These are Janae's cousins and my cousins too. I mean, I've been around them long enough, okay? And of course, everybody knows Janae. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. We would love you guys' feedback about what do y'all think about dating somebody that's older or younger. Also, we touched on codependency in a relationship and, you know, popping firecrackers under the table.